I don't know if the cultivator is done. I think it's safe to assume that it's not on yet. So I'm gonna park the tipper up over here and then connect this tractor to the solar. So we're definitely doing canola. So the options are wheat, barley, canola, and grass. Looks like he's doing it already. So this guy is almost done. Once this guy finishes, we'll throw him on the fertilizer, and we'll just be waiting at the edge of the field while the sower finishes up. In the meantime, let's take a look at how big the header for the biggest harvester is. 10.5 meters. Wait, that's the smaller one. 13.7 is the biggest one. Wow, okay. That's a pretty good size. So both these setters work for both those tractors, but or harvesters. Honestly, the bigger one should go on the biggest. This one looks really nice. So I did say that I would do silage in Farming Simulator 17 because of the ability to dump grain and that sort of thing anywhere, and the conveyor belts. It just makes it so much better to do in 17, and I believe doing it with the cows would also be best, so I'm probably going to do cows in 17 as well. So in this version, I'm just going to focus on doing the different types of crop. So I've done wheat, which is very similar to barley, so I'm going to save them both. I'm doing canola, so the only other things I have to do is corn. I need to do potatoes, I need to do sugar beets, and then the last thing is grass with the mowers. So I'll do grass at some point as well. So after I buy the field, I'm going to work on getting the bigger tractors and cultivators and sowers. I think I'm going to go with the bigger sower before the bigger cultivator, because it seems like with the sort of way we're doing things where we cultivate as we're harvesting, the cultivator gets far ahead of the sower. So buying a bigger sower first, so that way this guy over there can catch up to the cultivator, because he has to go sell the crop. It would make it more sense to do it that way. Unless we get a third tractor, which I don't see the purpose of until like we have the other tractors that we need. Getting a third smaller tractor just doesn't seem worth it. How much is it? 57,000 and 65,000? It's just not worth it. So I guess we'll sell the yellow tractor first, which kind of sucks because that's like the better tractor. Or actually, here, let me take a look. We'll sell the red one. We'll put the yellow one where the red one is, because the red one is just not stable. It can tip over too easily. It's just not good. So the yellow one will come here, and then the new one will be the one for the tipper and the sower. That's how I'm going to do it. And this is after we buy the field. We'll hopefully be able to buy it in the next few episodes. It all depends on whether people want to watch these entire cycles or not. Well, you guys really. If it's like a half-half, I'll probably do a few cycles. I'll skip through a few. If it's like more people want to watch it, I'll probably end up doing that, where I show the entire cycles. And if more people want to skip, then I'll just skip. I've already shown quite a few cycles as it is, so for those that want to watch it, you've pretty much already been able to. Most of the cycles are the same as it is. There's not much different between. But the way I do it is I make some sort of a system that works, that saves as much time as possible, which then saves money, and we just keep on going, just like that. I hire workers to do some things, I have to do some things like sell, and it just works very well. It's only been 30 minutes of recording so far, and we've already basically harvested, sold, and cultivated. So now we're sowing, and then we fertilize, let it grow. So I might be able to buy the next field in about, let's say, 4 episodes. If I don't have it within the next 4 episodes, then that means I'm really slow on moving forward, working, that sort of thing. I could imagine it gets kind of boring. Well, crap. Alrighty. We'll try this again. There we go. So last time I connected the front tank of the fertilizer first before the back. This time I think I'm going to have the weight on. I connect the back, I turn around with the weight, and then I put the weight to the side, and then I connect the front. So that way the weight is sort of similar while I do the turning around part. So that way it's not a big challenge. Then we back up like this. And then we connect. Whoa. Alright, so we got the fertilizer connected. We're 100% on the amount. So with the fertilizer, I have to be the one to do it, which kind of sucks, but I don't mind. It gets done pretty quickly. So we still have to wait on the sower. I guess in the meantime, I mean, I said I wouldn't look for horseshoes, but there's just nothing else to do. So yeah, a bigger sower definitely will improve the speed at which we can do these cycles. So a sower is the first thing we'll get before the cultivator, which isn't something that I would ever think of doing, but it's just what makes sense in this case. I don't really know where these horseshoes are anymore. I don't know which ones I've found and haven't found. I'll probably end up going around off camera if you guys really don't care about me finding horseshoes on camera.